No reason to keep us here overnight.
We could get you arraigned until this morning.
These cuffs, though, I think it's police brutality, don't you?
Call your lawyer.
I don't think we're going to need a lawyer. I don't think these charges are going to stick.
Look, the officers found you in the adoption agency in the middle of the night. The lock on the door had been jimmied, and you were carrying lock-picking tools. I don't know what they call that where you come from, but in the Windy City, it's breaking and entering.
Aren't you going to ask me why I did it?
Yeah, there's a good reason for that. I don't care.
It doesn't surprise me.
Okay, Todd. Excuse me, sir. You look like a really busy man with a lot of important crimes to solve. And I think, if we put our heads together, we could figure out a way to make all this just go away.
Are you trying to bribe me, lady?
Well, I prefer to think of it as doing each other a favor. We go home, and you never have to see us again.
I gotta go in there.
Why?
To report a crime.
What happened?
Some junkie stole my radio and my bedroll.
Well, the cops won't do anything about that. What you need is some money and a new jacket.
That's a fact.
Maybe we can work something out. Here.
Well, why don't they just slap us with a fine and let us go home?
Well, they might, if you two were normal people.
No, what do you mean by that?
Between the two of you, you've got rap sheets as long as my arm. Bonnie and Clyde did not get off for the slap on the wrist. This is Detective Morris. Yeah, they're right here. Yeah, go ahead.
What do you think that phone call's about?
That was real smooth, trying to bribe him like that.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. Maybe I should have insulted him like you did. That was just a real moment of genius.
Yeah, this is all going to get cleared up.
What are you talking about? We're in handcuffs, Todd, and I can't believe it. All I wanted to do was bribe somebody for information. But no, that wasn't good enough. You had to break in the building.
God, if I had it my way, I'd be sitting here alone.
Well, you know what? You're not.
Can I help you?
Yeah. Some junkie ripped off my stuff while I was sleeping, and I want to file a report.
Come on, kid. Don't waste my time.
Oh, I don't have rights? Maybe I'll tell that to a reporter.
All right. Sit right here. Sit down. Fill that out.
I think the best thing would be for the two of you to come down to the police station. Or else, we'll let the perps walk. It's your choice.
Who was that?
The director of the adoption agency that you broke into. He and his assistant spent the night going through the records to see if anything was stolen. Once the inventory is finished, we'll know exactly what charges to file.
And they're coming down here now?
Yes.
That's good work, Detective. That's just who I want to talk to.
Are you done yet?
No. I'm trying to remember everything that got ripped off. Listen, let me give you a hint. Do yourself a favor. Call a lawyer.
Well, I will, when I sue you for false arrest.
This guy is a joy.
Yeah, well, welcome to my world.
No thanks.
Detective Morris?
That would be me.
These are the people who broke into our agency's file room last night?
That's right. And I had every right to do so.
How do you figure that?
I'm going to tell you a story. And when I'm finished, you're going to make this guy give me everything I want.
So, let's hear it.
All right, sir. Now, every word of this is the truth.
Even though you're going to think it's unbelievable.
So if he's alive, he's a little over a year old now. But I've never seen him because this convicted murderer named Spencer Truman got a hold of him when he was a baby. And he hired a lawyer who colluded with this piece of garbage here.
Excuse me?
No, this is true. I know this to be true. Someone at your agency arranged an illegal adoption for my son, who Spencer Truman said was dead.
You poor man.
That's right.
You really believe this adoption was handled through our agency?
Absolutely. And all I wanted to do was look at your records. Because I got to know where my son is.
You know, maybe we did use bad judgment breaking in the agency, but we've hit so many dead ends that we figured no one was going to help us. Todd and I have 2 children, and I can tell you this, he is a fantastic father, and he did not give permission for this adoption. And it's killing him not to know where his son is.
You say this child was kidnapped? Well, then, of course, the subsequent adoption is illegal.
Did you go to the police?
Well, we were told that the baby was dead, so there was no reason to go to the police.
Well, I'm sorry. Without any evidence that a crime was committed, no judge will issue an order to release the records.
I know the 2 of you have the information I need. I can give you names, I can give you dates. Please just open your records and tell me who has my son.
It's the right thing to do, and you know it. Please, just help us.
Very sympathetic to your plight, Mr. Manning. Unfortunately, without a court order, my hands are tied.
Oh, that's self-righteous bureaucratic crap. You know that. Even Chicago's not-so-finest could tell you that.
Easy, Manning.
Isn't there something we can do for these people? You know nothing was stolen. They didn't do anything malicious. And you're always saying that compassion is an essential part of what we do.
Have they been formally charged?
No.
If it's possible, we'd like to have the charges dropped so they can go free. On 2 conditions.
Oh, I knew there'd be a catch.
They have to pay for any damages they incurred.
Oh, done. Done.
They have to leave Chicago immediately.
No, you can't do that.
But I can. So what's it gonna be? Booking or the airport?
Todd didn't find out a thing, and the charges against him and Blair were dropped on the condition that they leave Chicago immediately. But we're talking Todd here, so I'm going to stick around and make sure they do what they're told. I love you.
On the next One Life to Live.
I can't audition because of you, or can I?
I had plans to go out of town, and they fell through.
Blair called me to tell me she was going with him.
I saw Jessica and Dad.
Watch weekdays on ABC, weeknights on SoapNet.